I'd suck heaps of dicks for $20 million.
Well, no one cares about your saggy tits and your fucking.
Is your name?
I want to beat her to death with her dead fetus.
We're not saying anything wrong. We're just saying that teachers fucking boys is hot.
Come in my ass.
We're not endorsing kid porn. We're just giving you an avenue to do it.
Always down.
I hate when they call us the pommies. You guys are the fucking prisoners. You're fucking rapists with a tan.
How can you watch this through with like just laugh? Is that actually period blood?
Yes.
That's a lot. You'd have to like.
You have an abortion or some shit, like what the fuck?
No, should I suck dick now? Is that should I take it up the ass?
Only white privilege I believe in is white woman privilege.
Yeah.
White male privilege doesn't exist. They work for their shit. They work for their shit.
I'm fucking leaving. You guys are sickos.
Don't be that misogynist.
You know who you're talking to here.
Yeah.
Listen here, bitch. Faggots, whores, penis. Come in your ass. Come in your mum's ass. Come in your dad's mouth.
Nothing beats a bottle of red wine and a fucking solid wank.
We're allowed to be hypocrites. That's the whole thing about this. We are all hypocrites.
I missed that intro. Actually, Jason hit me up the other day. He said he's back on Telegram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have to.
Nice.
He'd be good to catch up for a chat one day again.
Yeah, he would. Especially right now.
Yeah.
No, he'd probably be there, right?
Yeah,
Today,
you
more likely.
would think so. Fuck, what was that? I'm just gonna try and put this up here without fucking anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd love to be there myself, but I like last week. You know how I don't know if it's still cold there now, but it was going to be a cold
It
week.
is sunny and glorious. It's like maybe
Sick.
late 20s today. It like feels like spring has sprung. It's so nice.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
That's good. That it's good today, and then the protest is today.
Yeah, I got a bit of sunburn by the looks of it.
Yeah, you look sunburnt. Man, I've been fucking roasted. I was like a pale, white ass fucking immigrant. And then I come over here and like within 2 days of riding my scooter around, I'm just fucking roasted, eh?
Yeah.
Like when you see those English tourists come like just off the plane and you're like, oh, they look like
they've been in Ibiza for like, you know, and they've been in Ibiza for a week and they look like Zoidberg.
Yeah. And their eyes are like popping out and they just look fucked. And like their skin is so white, it's like translucent. Like you can see through their body. You're like, man, you are gonna fucking die as soon as you get some sun.
Oh man, so I first thing like when I woke up this morning, I chucked on. I saw Arvi doing a live stream, and I threw it on, and it literally. The first thing I see is they're like, oh, there's these fucking Nazis over there. And so they go over and confront him. And then these guys are like, get out of here, you Jew, you fucking Jew. And they're going on about him. And then they just start throwing punches. And one of them's like hitting his security in the head with a flagpole with like trying to stab him in the head. And it just like, I was like, that screams the federal police to me. Like there's just guys all dressed in black. There's never been this bullshit socialist movement. And then when the sovereign citizen thing comes out and when they need a fucking like they send aggregators there to start riots, right? And that's exactly what this looked like. And then they just started throwing punches at RV security, turned into a brawl.
Dude, that's brave, man.
Yeah, people were trying to like stop him, and it's just a fucking psyop. The whole thing, right? They want it to look like it's a neo-Nazi movement, which is just what the fucking federal police do, what the Masons do.
Man, you know how you know for sure that it is, and we knew this fucking years ago. But the reason why we now know it's for sure is because even the leftists now think that at the Palestine protest there was infiltrators.
Yeah,
people that go there. So as soon as the leftists start thinking it as well, you're like, well, you know, now it's fucking plain as day if fucking morons think it as well.
And do you remember how these at the COVID protest. Remember Kate's husband Axel? Remember how he was there and he saw that dickhead throw a brick at the cops and he was a Fed in disguise, and then they pretended to arrest him and took him off, and he started the whole right, like he threw a brick at the cops in civilian clothes, and then the cops instantly started shooting the crowd with rubber bullets. And then they pretended to arrest him. They threw a jacket over his head and took him away. And then Axel got pepper sprayed up against the wall for just being a bystander. And they were like bashing people, the cops were, and everything. And so that's what they do, man. They send their people in dressed as civilians and start. And that's all I think these neo-Nazi guys are. They just pop up out of nowhere. And, you know, like they need an agenda. They need everyone to look bad that's actually standing up for themselves and doesn't want their country just destroyed by weaponized migration. Like, anyway, and I was thinking this the other day too, bro. Like, you know, people are like, oh, Australia is built off immigration, all this. Yes, it was. And we're all the product of immigration. You know, we're Italian, fucking cookies, Polish. Everyone you know is the product of some kind of immigration, probably in the 70s or 60s. When my nonna came out here, man, there was no fucking, like, there was, so I was reading something. There was no help, right? So she came out. My nonna died, got hit by a car in the first year. So she was stuck out here, couldn't speak English with 5 kids. There was no, like, you didn't get money from the government. There was no Medicare. There was nothing. She had to go to the fucking church, and she hated religion. She had to go to the Catholic church just to get food to feed her fucking family, right? There was no handout. And then they built a life and worked their fucking asses off and became Australian and helped build this fucking country, right? And now everyone's like, oh, you know, they're bringing in 2 million people. They're giving them jobs. They're giving them money to live. They're giving them fucking housing. They're giving them cars. They're giving them money for furniture and paying them to live while we can't afford to live. And guess what that does? That takes the fucking financial strain off these immigrants to be able to have kids willingly. When we're not having enough kids to even replace ourselves, we can't afford to have kids. So in 20 years, there won't be any Australians, and they're giving the people they're bringing in that are going to breed us out no finance. They're taking the financial pressure off of it. So, like, it's a pretty fucking obvious agenda, and that's not white color of skin. That's not that. No, this is about Australian culture. It's about us being culturally assassinated by the deep state. These people, puppets that are destroying our country for transnational interests, and it's happening systematically across the West, not by accident. In the exact same way, England, Canada, America. It's a fucking pretty damn obvious plan.
Have you seen the so-called far right Japanese thing? Have you seen that?
Oh, they're protesting too. Hey,
they're protesting, yeah, but they've obviously got quite decent, well, better than us like immigration policies.
But they haven't now because they're doing it to them as well. And
yeah, they are doing it. Yeah.
They're not having kids either.
No.
And you can't tell me they did this. They did the psychological war to make women not want to have kids and blokes want to not have kids. And then you bring in cultures that have on average 8 kids per family, and you make it, you literally give them a platform to have kids without any financial pressure. Like Adam said to me the other day, Adam's like, dude, we would have had kids years ago. We could never afford it. And now we're 40 and we're struggling to have kids because we're older, you know? And I'm like,
Adam's got a good job. He earns good money. He has a house that he's probably paid off by now, close to it anyway. So he's the average, or probably above average.
And him and Stacey are people that you want having kids, smart, intelligent, good people, good morals, literally switched on, not NPCs. They're the people you want having fucking kids. And then, you know, now they're struggling and they waited. And same with me. I waited till 37. You know,
I mean, I'm 43 and I still haven't had kids.
Yeah, we're having 1.2 or something per family, and we need over 2. I can't remember what the exact amount is to replace ourselves. But the thing is, man, like people are like, oh, they make this argument that, oh, we need immigration because we're not replacing ourselves and we need to, and it's like, no, it's not about having people on the land. That's not what it's about. It's about actually keeping the Australian culture alive. So you don't bring people in and culturally assassinate us and change it just to have people on the fucking land and the society running, because we built this society, and if you're going to make it so we can't have kids and the Australian way goes away, what's the fucking point then? May as well let the whole country fucking die, because this is Australia. That's what it was about. It's about us. It's not about having boots on the fucking ground, you know?
Yeah.
That shits me to tears, man, and people don't want to talk about that. Dude, people, I was literally, when test drove a car yesterday, and I was talking to a guy from one of the French Polynesian islands. I was going blank, and he's been here a year, right? And he'd been here before, but him and his missus has been here 7 years. They're both from French Polynesia. He speaks French. Bit of a crazy life. Even he's like, it's fucked how they're just bringing people in and just giving them everything, and they're not assimilating, and they're overrunning the Australian culture, because he's like, Australia is fucking awesome. Like, this place, this is coming from a non-Australian. He's like, I came here because it's a great place and a great culture.
But they understand. Like, I've got a few people that I know that are foreign, that have come here, you know, maybe in the last 10 years or whatever. They understand it more so. They're more angry because they went through the bullshit and they've done their time, and now they're like, what, you're just going to let this fucking Uber driver in for nothing, like, you know, and give him all this shit? I'll work my fucking ass off to get this, and you're just handing it out. Like, they're fucking angry, man. I'm like, well, you should be.
And like I said, our parents came out here. There was no dole. There was no welfare. No. It did not exist in this country. They had no money for food. They literally were going to food lines and doing anything they could. And then my nonna raised a family. So did your mum. Your mum made it out here and became hardworking people that built this fucking society and integrated and became Australian. And also, they didn't have 200,000 a month coming in.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, I've been arguing with so many people. It just gets tiring. I can't be fucked arguing with them anymore. I'm just like, look, suck it up. There's going to be protests, and they're going to get bigger and bigger because people have had enough of your bullshit.
Yeah.
So even my mum's all about it. She's an immigrant, and it was hard for her to get here. She had to go to New Zealand first. They wouldn't let her in the country unless you spent time in New Zealand, so she had to live there for a couple of years, hated it, and then eventually migrated here with a bunch of other wogs. And I mean, you know, things were a lot easier as far as housing was cheap and certain things weren't super expensive. But yeah, like you said, she had no help. She was fucking...
Yeah, you didn't come here and get given our fucking future. That's what it is. We've paid into this system. Our forefathers fought and died for it, and we'll leave the true narratives behind war out. Let's just, on face value, they fought and died for what they thought was our country. The wars are another thing, but you know, like, we've paid into it our whole fucking lives, and then people come and they're giving away my daughter's future. They're giving away all our future, and it's just a clear plan to destroy us. That's it. Like, there won't be Australians anymore, man. Like, go look at Canada, bro. Canada, this was happening when I was living in Canada almost 20 years ago. And I remember thinking, man, this is India now. And now the modern Canadian, go watch the hockey, bro. They're all the announcers are wearing turbans, and they sung the fucking Canadian national anthem in Hindi. And I'm like, at the hockey, I'm like, what? And they're all celebrating. And I'm like, what the fuck does Hindi, nothing wrong with Hindi, but what does it have to do with Canada? Nothing.
Zero.
You just destroyed another fucking glorious country.
Why do these people not understand the basic concept of, like, I come to Indonesia because I like their culture and I like how their food, and I like all this shit. So I come here and I'm like, right, well, I'm here. I'm a foreigner. I'll try to learn the language a bit. I'll do their customs. I'll do everything there because I am attracted to their culture. if 500, if 10 million Australians decide to come here, which it's close to that, but like, then their culture's gone.
Yeah.
And so now it's a fucking Aussie bogan drinking VB culture. I don't want that. If I wanted that, I'd stay in fucking Armidale or some shit.
It's
So,
so
you know,
on point. When I went to Japan, I was like, I'm never coming back here. It's just like snowboarding in Australia. It fucking sucked. I'm not even joking. I didn't see a Japanese person the whole time I was there. It was just every bar was owned by Aussies. And I am Australian, but the thing is, like you said, you go to be culturally enriched and experience something different and enjoy. That's the beauty of the world. And the funniest part is with this bullshit narrative of multiculturalism. If you have multiculturalism on every corner of the earth and everything's a melting pot, then culture goes away and we become one culture, and then there isn't diversity. So that's the funniest thing about that. You diversify yourself out of diversity, you fucking idiots. And just to be a friendly, like, it's so, like we were talking about, it's so disingenuous, man. All these people that say all this shit that, you know, they care about everyone and they want everyone to come in. It's just an easy thing to say. Oh, let's have no borders. Let's let everyone in. It's just the easy, moronic thing to say that you've never thought about the repercussions of anything or how that would even work, right? It's just,
no, they don't.
People pleasing, lip service, you know?
Pretty much, yeah. And it's always from, like, usually it's from people that aren't really going to be directly affected by it to begin with. So they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know, once they are affected by it, then they'll start crying about it. For instance, in Germany, when they imported all the fucking third worlders, and then all their women start getting raped. And then the women are like, we're getting raped. It's like, well, yeah, you are. What do you fucking expect was going to happen? Like, you import third worlders that just fuck women over. They're going to fucking rape you.
Here we go.
Oh, sweet. What is there a link?
Oh, it's just someone I know that's down there.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like a lot of people.
Yeah, I would have gone, but I was in two minds about it because I've got Summer today and I wouldn't take her down because I was worried that someone's gonna, like, the cops will have someone there that'll cause a riot and it'll be or they'll use energy weapons like they'd have, or those LRADs, which is literally a crime against humanity. They've done it before. You know they've been doing it
in Indonesia right now. I don't know if you've seen it on the news over there in Australia, but the Indonesians are sick of their government and they go fucking hard. Like, they're even more brutal than the French. When they don't like something, they just start fucking everything up. And so they're rioting, and they burnt down a couple of government buildings already.
Good.
Because the government gets
that's
paid.
What you need to do.
Yeah,
burn the government building. It's not like even this protest, man. They should march to the fucking government building and go, "Come out here, you fucking pieces of shit."
I do feel like with this, like, it's fine to do the anti-immigration thing because it's an aspect of it, but it's kind of like, to me, it's not the main aspect. It's like obviously the government is to blame, but like the immigration part is one bit of a larger problem that we should be so, like, you know, it's good, it's a start, I guess, but it's like, it's only addressing one issue when there's like 50 issues.
I think the good thing about it, man, is that it shows like, whether it's not going to change anything tomorrow, but it does show that a shit ton of people have had enough. And when people see that and they're feeling that and they didn't go, they're like, oh, because all the media, they're working around the clock to make it look like a couple fringe lunatics. Everyone's complying. Everyone loves tyranny and bending over. Which is, to me, why they should all be hung. Like, that's why they were hung after World War II, the propagandists. The media are some of the most evil pieces of shit. You are lying to the people, which is treason. You're lying to the people in a position of power to lure them into assured destruction, right? To get them to do things that will end up in the demise of their future, their country, their lives. Like you tricked them into getting the jab while none of yous took it. That kind of stuff, man. They are fucking evil. And even now, they're trying to say, oh, there's 300 people down there, a couple hundred people. There's thousands. So you're trying, like, you're working around the clock to diminish people that are going, I like Australia. I'm sick of getting stepped on. And you're like, no, you need to get stepped on. We need to ensure the destruction of Australia because I'm getting paid so I can get my paycheck. Fuck you.
I'm like, I still haven't. I ran into one news reporter once in a bar, but other than that, they keep very, very quiet, and I don't know where they go because I've never met one. And if I did, you know that the first thing you can do is just rip the shit out of them.
Yeah, they're
I
cowards.
can't find them. They are cowards. They probably, I don't know what they do.
You see them all the time because I used to work down on like just the other side of the terrace and where the courts are. You see them all the time. They're so fucking sheepish, man. Like that, you walk past them and people like yell at them. They get all like they're actually are cowards, like full blown pussies.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, at this point, it's got to be the shittest job. Like you're more scum than a parking inspector or like a fucking speed camera operator.
You're not
like,
just
on the
scum.
list of
You're a bad person. Like you are a very, very bad person. Like anyone that is propagandizing people, it's a very sinister thing to do. It's not just something to take lightly. And like I said, that's why they got hung after World War II. They were some of the first to drop from the fucking gallows because it's evil. And you're working with these power structures to destroy society.
Yeah, like willingly.
For money.
Even if like you're not let's say you work for the West Australian and all you are is a fucking editor of, I don't know, the Sport or some shit. You must see what they're doing every day when you're in there. So like, all right, you're not doing it yourself. You're not writing an article about racists or whatever, but you're watching them do it and you say zero and you're like, oh, well, I'm getting the paycheck. Like, I don't care. Like that mentality. I just want to fucking it's so angry.
What blows my mind is how many people in this society are for sale. They will literally take money and betray everyone not even just in their country, just betray humanity. There is an agenda, and if you haven't worked it out yet, you're a fucking dumb cunt, and you deserve everything you get. But there is an agenda to pull the West down, and the goal is to destroy America because we'll come down, like a house of cards as soon as America's gone. But the agenda is there, man. Like, and we're watching it happen. And luckily, it seems that Trump is pulling it back, and hopefully it keeps going. And he is what
it's that ingrained that people are willingly contributing to their own demise in Western countries. They're bringing it on. They're self-hatred.
Yeah,
like flying an Aussie flag is racist somehow. Have you seen the UK thing where they're putting the flags up fucking everywhere? That's so good. And leftists are trying to spin it, but it's just too hard. You can't. How can you spin your own flag being racist? It doesn't make sense. You can't.
And I think these the people are realizing like the Poms are not people to be fucked with. Like, look at them throughout history. This is why they like actually want to get rid of Western people, because Western people are the only people that have ever stood up in history, and Australians never have had the chance. And I guess this is they're coming too, like the Poms, the French, the fucking the Americans all have stood up throughout history. Whereas I guess maybe the Eureka Stockade was a time, but Australia as a country has never had to stand up to tyranny.
No,
so
that's true. And also like the UK, Canada, like you said, maybe not US, but definitely UK and Canada, they're a bit further along when it comes to this immigration and overreaching government kind of stuff. Although Australia's pretty bad for it because we just suck it up and don't do anything. But,
Australians are just this. There's been a demoralization campaign going for the last 20 years. Oh, it's longer, but they've really ramped it up in the last 10 years of Australia. And I do believe people like Albo, they put people like that in, especially at this time, to really demoralize you. To he's a moron. You're like, people actually believe that he's running the country and he's running it into the ground, and that's demoralizing that we've got a moron going around the world embarrassing us, and that does have an effect. All these kinds of things making us look weak when Australians were not weak people. We were, look at what people thought about us 20 years ago to now. Now we're a fucking joke to everyone.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, for a while there, I don't know how old I was, but I kind of fell for the rhetoric of like disliking Australian sort of values and everything. I guess I fell for it a little bit because when it's blasted to you on all news, movies, everywhere, and you're not really politically minded or even care about it, you sort of just follow narratives. And I think for a little while I was sort of like that, but I quickly wised up to it. That was when I was younger. But
yeah,
now,
well, I mean, I think that COVID really did. Like, if you didn't start to wake up around COVID or after, I actually don't think there's any hope for you. Or you're just an NPC. You're not an actual. You don't have a soul. You may just be a bot here.
Yeah.
In like walking around in a skin suit, but you're not. You don't have the divine spark. I don't know. It seems like that.
It definitely does, and it's fucking crazy how many of them there are. Like, it's disheartening, that's for sure.
One thing that isn't disheartening, though, I love seeing friends waking up. Like, there's a few lately, and you're just like, yes, welcome,
Yeah.
It's great because it actually makes you realize, like, people that you thought were never gonna, and then they're like, hang on, the whole system is designed to work against us. It's not, because a lot of people think, oh, they're corrupt politicians, self-serving, doing their own thing. No. It's designed to make you think that they don't know how to run things and that they're morons like Albo. They're not running shit. The deep state runs everything. It's a global cabal, a mafia. Like, you just look at the way the fucking mafia families, 5 of them ran a whole city. Extortion, blackmail, violence, threats, paying people off. That's how the world works. It's a fucking mafia of boring families that have the same interests, seemingly, that pay everyone off. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's like the I handed my shotgun because I wasn't going to be able to get a property letter for my shotgun. I still got a pistol, so I'm like, well, fuck this. Like, I'm done. I know it's going to be super hard to get one, so I'm just going to hand it in. So brand new shotgun's probably done like, I don't know, 100 rounds max, and I hand it in, and they're going to give me $600 for it. I'm like, you motherfuckers. And I was like, so what are you going to do with it? And they're like, oh, we're going to destroy it. I go, why? And they're like, well, it's because we have to destroy all of them that come in. I'm like, what a fucking waste. Well, couldn't you sell it to a farmer or something? Or
they're criminals, man. They're a criminal organization. Oh, yeah, fucking Summer's awake. I'm going to have to step it out.
Yeah, that's right.
Try and get Cookie to jump.
Cookie just got here.
I'll see if I can just jump on my phone and sit out the back. I might just do it on my phone. I'll sit out.
Yeah, do that. Oh. Just you got the link, so just click the link. Should work.
Cool.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep. Yeah, I can hear. I assume everyone else can.
All right. I'll try to jump back in.
Okay, man. No worries. Oh, I'll turn you off. I don't know how to do that. Yeah. What's going on? Sub one out and another one in.
Oh yeah. Just enjoying the fruits of being so left wing,
Aren't you supposed to be at the Palestine protest right now? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Oh, nah. Look, I help from afar, bro. That's how I roll. I've got my flag. I've got my Palestinian undies on, so I'm all good.
Yeah. Sweet.
It's I've seen some footy of all of them so far. Perth is like reasonable, or it was reasonable at like 1:30.
Really?
But Melbourne and Sydney were. Yeah, Melbourne and Sydney were off the fucking hook. I'm just trying to
If you find something like a link or something, send it through because
I'm
I
trying to.
I was trying to find something live, but I can't.
That's the problem. It's all on Telegram.
Oh, okay. I thought TikTok might have something, but it doesn't. Like, TikTok,
yeah, I don't know. Like a guy
ban it.
a guy that I was chatting to on Reddit on a fucking tobacco forum this morning got banned, like from Reddit, because he was promoting the marches. Yeah.
Man, we had I think might have been before you joined the pod. This has been a year or two ago. Well, it was COVID actually. The big protest when there was like about 60,000 somewhere close to that. I started live streaming that. We had a big fan base on TikTok at that time because we hadn't been banned. I think we were around 500,000 followers.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, we had 2 accounts that got nearly to 1 million, and they both got banned. Yeah, this is back when TikTok was like still okay, not too bad. Anyway, so I started live streaming. The live stream had 6,000 people watching. And the comments were going off, man. Like people were arguing with each other, calling everyone, saying you're killing my grandma, blah, blah, blah. Everyone was arguing. All of a sudden, bang, gone. Your account has been permanently banned. And it just disappeared. Like 10 minutes into a live stream.
That's pretty handy. I've just got to
So someone said, where did you hide Vivian's body? Vivian's body's pretty hard to hide. Not going to be able to hide that very easily.
Who's Vivian?
Normie. I don't even know how that came about. His name, I don't think, is Vivian. His middle name.
Is it because that they them picture that we had of Normie was that person's name was Vivian?
It might be. I don't know, but it stuck somehow. So.
Sick.
Normie crept up out of nowhere.
I saw that
yesterday in the chat.
Yeah. He popped in for the tiger recognition.
Yeah, because I'm back here, so I thought I'd fucking bring it back up.
Yeah, how is it? Have you got a room next to someone with a rooster or?
No, thank fuck for that. I've got a pretty decent place. It's quite nice actually. It's $300 a week with a cleaner, so. I know. And like, it's fucking amazing that you have to come, you have to leave Australia to be able to afford to live. Mm-hmm. Like if I want to own a home in Australia, I have to come here to live to save enough money to buy a house in Australia. That makes sense.
Even still, you may as well buy a fucking house over there, bro, because it ain't getting cheaper here.
Oh, dude, actually, I was talking to this dude. So, the first night I got here, I went over the road to this bar, and of course an Australian owns it, because fucking Australian owns half of Bali. And I was talking to him, and I go, so, I haven't been here for a while. What's the latest news? And he's like, oh, yeah, well, it's getting pretty expensive. And I go, well, it's always been expensive, but like, what are we talking? He goes, well, the suburb west of Canggu is called Pereranam. It's like the new... what Canggu was, it just keeps moving further out. And I go, oh, okay, yeah. And he goes, yeah, like a house and land there is over $1 million Australian now.
Fucking hell. Because remember literally 2 years ago, that whole area around Karapakan prison and stuff was like the new development. And now that's already established.
Yeah, it's done, yeah.
$1 million.
Even like Canggu is just over $1 million, yeah. He was saying.
That's wild.
So, like, it's obviously a very nice house. It's a double story, and it's got all the things you want. But I think we got a Josh. We do. We've got a Josh. We got a remote Josh.
A remote me.
How's the daughter? Is she sleeping again? Or?
Nah, she's just running around.
Is she protesting these right wing extremist marches, Josh?
She is. She's doing her part.
Yeah. You should just trigger everyone and give her like a little Australian outfit, like just Australian flag outfit. That'll trigger the fuck out of everyone.
Mind you,
that looks like a nice day.
Lefties are so unhinged, they probably still have a crack at her.
Yeah, they would. They would try to convert her to Palestine or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a joke.
Sorry.
Isn't it? I'm fucking.
Yeah, oi, Josh. If this is their weather warfare, it's pretty sick, bro. Bring more of
good,
this
eh?
warfare. Yeah, sick.
Man, I've had.
It looks quite nice, yeah.
What is interesting is they did put in the media that there's a change coming in the weather, and like they announced it, like they do. So they're obviously winding up their weather warfare for now.
Yeah. Fucking the last. Oh, you're up in the hills, Cookie. The last week, fucking Jesus, I was freezing my fucking tits off.
Yeah, man. Yeah, how was that
So
day
cold.
where it only got to like 8 degrees? It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like I haven't felt it that cold for a long time in Australia.
Yeah, look at this. What's this thing?
Oh,
That silver thing.
Matt, you're gonna cook if you fucking stay out there for more than like 2
and
minutes.
a cookie.
Mm.
Oh, nothing like the sound of a chainsaw when you're trying to chill out. I love that.
Are you sure it's
That's
not
one
someone
thing
just
about
virtue signaling? It just sounds like a chainsaw.
I was at the bar last night, and like this, I was about to leave, and I was like, I'm gonna go for a piss. So I wasn't really that pissed. Go for a piss, come out. Just been a pretty chilled night. This guy like walking past, and he's like, "You got to leave now, mate." Like some young hero, and I was like, I was going anyway, dickhead." And I was like,
What did you say that for?
Why? And he's like, "No, you just got to leave. Oh, you know, they just got a kid. He just thought he was a hero." And I was like, "Mate, people like you that are destroying Australia. It used to be good going out here." And I was like, "You're destroying this country. You're a fucking loser. You know, like kill yourself, cunt." And he was like, "Oh, hello." Yeah, so I gave him a toasting, and then I was like, "Yeah, I'm going anyway." I love that though. They just have to single someone out and kick him out to feel like a hero. It's imagine exactly what this country is, like what people have become now. Just little obedient slaves, just pathetic cocks. So
imagine it had nothing to do with your political stance, and it was just because you really hated the light and the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you guys. Man. You're a fucking hardcore band once. Fuck you, piece of shit. Get out of here.
Oh, man.
Well, the
time you
protest
go out to a bar here, though. What are you saying? Did you find a live stream?
Nah, I can't find one. What's the time now? 1, 2
o'clock. It looks huge.
I doubt it. It probably goes for like an hour, 2 hours, right? Something like that.
Yeah, a couple of hours. Like the Melbourne and Sydney ones have been going since like 8 a.m. our time.
Oh, I reckon. I think like this is how I think it will go. I don't know for sure, but like if you go off the COVID ones, the first one was reasonable. I can't remember how many there were, but then after everyone else saw that there was people at the first one and it was safe-ish, everyone went, "Oh, okay," and then all the sort of on the fence people that don't really have the balls to go to a protest went to the next one. And so it went from like 10,000 to like 60,000 because all those fence-sitter people decided to pull their fucking finger out their asshole and go. And I feel like that's what this will be.
Also, and interestingly, by the sounds of it from some of the accounts, Melbourne at the start of the day, the cops were trying to seed a little bit of division between the fucking pro-Palestine crowd and the organic marches. But what happened by the sounds of it is it just got too big and they just went, "Fuck, you guys go through, we'll contain these people." So that's kind of cool because that is treason. You're like the cops doing that and trying to orchestrate some kind of counter, or trying to orchestrate riots. Basically, that's treason, man. People are trying to stand up for their country, and you're actively working against the people to destroy them. Like, man, there will be no sympathy for any of these people when this comes down, and when people are going to have to answer the bell for what they've done. There's no sympathy, It's like you.
Well, cops are one of the worst, right? Like when I handed my shotgun over, you should have seen the look on their faces. Like when I was asking them questions, they were like, they wouldn't look at me. I'm like, what are you doing this for? Like, you're letting the government do this to us, and you're not doing shit about it.
That's the thing. They know too. They know exactly what they were doing, and they were probably hanging their fucking heads in shame.
They were.
Well, here's
They wouldn't-
something for everyone on that too. I was speaking to Kate the other day, and for all the fucking NPCs that they're trying to say that she just skipped town and took everyone's money, that's literally some little puppet masons going in the gun group spreading that shit to make her sound bad. Because why do you think she made the front of the West Australian? Because she's an actual threat to them, right? She's still taking. If you take your time to go to her page, you're still doing this. You're still taking the legal case forward, and she's saying that they're going to take. They're basically going to. It's going to get overturned.
Really?
By the look.
Shit. You're chopped in there.
They're just trying to stretch it out to turn, and likely the whole thing, because of her legal case and a few others. So that's something to follow, and go follow her as well. But dude, the fucking police, we should get her on. She wants to come on and chat about it. But the police, some of the shooters union people rang her boss and tried to get her visa cancelled so she'd be forced to come back to Australia. A fucking piece. These are the shooters unions that stand up for shooters. Definitely not paid shills at all.
I mean, what did they do? What did they do? What did they do? What did SSAA do to help anyone in Western Australia? They did nothing. Nothing. When I asked them, they said it wasn't worth doing because they would lose. That's what they said. It wasn't worth doing a legal battle because we'll lose. That's what he said. Oh,
they're controlled opposition. Man. That's what they are, man. They are there to make you think someone's standing up for you while they lead you off to nowhere and the other side destroys you. That's it.
Yeah, just to make everyone believe that there's no hope. Like, no hope, can't win. May as well just give up. Let's just go back home and fucking watch Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Black filling is a massive part of their operation.
I saw a farmer posted up saying that he wanted to get his guns registered, bloody blah, and he got some of them, but some of them not. And then they said that he's allowed to have 15 property letters for other people. So the maximum he can have himself is 15 guns from other people registered on his property. So I think it's around about that for every farmer. How many farms do we have where people will do that, for one? And to the amount of people that own guns, no one's going to be able to own guns. It's going to be that small amount of people, except for handguns.
Why? They're going to keep changing year after year.
Well, this is the other thing, man. With the way that's going, it would probably make sense to get 4 or 5 mates, buy a fucking farm property, and then just start a commune. Just branch Davidian that shit.
Well, you get 15.
You could do that, or you just move to the States and be free.
Exactly. That to me, that was the tipping point. I'm too tired for this shit. Fuck this. Like, I'm packing it in. So I just literally handed my shotgun over, and I don't want to hand my pistol over just yet, but I think I probably will pretty soon.
No, you can keep them. Take it to the States, man. Just take it over there. It's a good.
I could get an extended mag for it over in the States, so then I could have 17 round mag.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send a couple of mine over there. I always said it's the last straw for me, the guns thing, I'd bar some kind of, revolution in this country. The country's done. It's over. So
it is, man.
What's to go in Indo, Drew? Like, are you even allowed to own a weapon there?
Yes, you can. Actually, their laws are better than ours. Now, they weren't before, but now they're definitely better.
Yeah, right.
They have, but the rounds are real expensive in Southeast Asia. I don't know why, but it's say it's $1 a round for 9 mil. Over here, it's like $2.50 a round. It's fucking
well, because in fairness, they've got to employ someone to fill the bullets with rice.
With
A
nasi
rice
goreng.
shot, eh?
I just put nasi goreng in each one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking sprinkle some sambac in there.
Imagine being shot dead by a balachang. Just the balachang
I mean,
around there.
your asshole gets shot dead by it, so you might as well, you know.
The
no, it's not too
Benchong
bad.
killings.
Thailand's even better. Man. They got good guns. The police have SIGs, like steel SIGs. I was like, what the fuck? Why have you got that? Like, why don't you just have like some pop?
Are they getting armed by the Russians then?
Maybe, I don't know.
Imagine carrying around a steel frame gun all day, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
And the police in Pattaya had the Beretta, not like my old one, the Beretta 92X. That's the steel frame. Fucking heavy.
The blokes we got stopped by on the border, like when we were over there years ago, had AKs, man. And I was like, what the? Where are we? Like, what happened?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Remember
the military
in
seemed to
COVID,
have a weapon.
I remember in the COVID hoax, I was over in Adelaide. I've said it before on here, but I remember, just I wasn't wearing a mask in the airport, and then to combat that, they had 2 federal police come up to me and put M4s in my face. Super reasonable thing to do, and asked me why I wasn't wearing a mask, and I was like, I have a exemption, and they're like, show us these fucking jackboot Stasi pieces of shit, and then I showed them. They're like, oh, okay, well, it's a pretty good reason, and then walked off. I'm like, why are you walking around with a fucking M4 trying to check if people are wearing a mask? That's how quick tyrannical this country can get in the matter of 5 minutes. So,
yeah, hence why we need firearms, or to keep our firearms.
Yeah.
So.
There won't be any, man. It's funny. Heaps of people you talk to, they actually just think that the rules are changing, and it's just the modernization of the laws, and it's like, no, they are going to get rid of them all. They started in the 90s, and that's the plan. Go read Agenda 2030, but you won't, and you just keep lying to yourself that there is no plan until it's too late, you know. And it's like that. I always quote that Alexander Solzhenitsyn quote, how he basically was like, why didn't we do anything when we had the chance? Like, it was so bad in the camps, and we could have just taken hammers to these people when they came around and banded together, and they would, you know, put the fear into them, and they never would have done what they did, but we did, and we were cowards. And then he said we deserved everything we got.
Yeah,
but that's paraphrasing. It's quite a good, like, that'll burn in the minds of the people that will pay for their that'll pay for their apathy.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, you know, the COVID thing proved that as well, and a lot of people after the fact are all pretending like they were on our side all along. When they fucking clearly were not on our side.
They hated us.
There you go.
How many?
So in a world that believes in freedom, we should never legislate morality. I saw someone fucking say that, and I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's about how it is. Like, we not only have we legislated morality, we fucking productized it.
Well, hopefully this
and it's just
this one goes. I can't see Perth getting out of control or anything, but like the ones over the East Coast, hopefully they go well, and there's no fucking fuel for leftist fucking idiots to say.
No, they did.
Well, that's
pretty much they're already over.
Yeah, I sent Josh that picture this morning of the Sydney one, and I don't know if it was Oxford Street or George Street or something, but you couldn't. It was literally the top of the fucking street to the bottom. You could not see anything but people. Oh, like I would conservatively, I'd say 10 to 20,000, if not more. And that was one location too. That wasn't the majority of it.
I'm just
and it could be up even 50 to 100. It's hard to tell, but the crowd went back as far as you can see. And I know that with those COVID protests, they got one in Melbourne. There was 800,000. And it wasn't that big, but it could have been half that for sure.
ChatGPT says, I can bring it up. Yeah, whether you believe ChatGPT, but at least at least it goes from multiple sources. Here we go. Share. Oh, that's
it's going to give you the mainstream media. It's like there was 10 people there. 10 neo-Nazi sovereign citizen conspiracy theorists.
Did you see?
Yeah, anything GPT is largely using AWS referencing, so it's using Amazon's web services.
Well, this one's got
databases.
A few different ones. Daily Telegraph says 10,000. Reuters says 5,000 and 8,000. ABC.
Okay, so chuck a zero on that. You could
chuck a zero on
50 to 100,000 then. That's kind of what they do, eh?
Yeah, pretty much something around about that. Yeah.
On that thing we're talking about too, this Palestine fucking bullshit that everyone's up in arms about, which is it's definitely a crime against humanity on both sides. But I just find it funny. Like, did you guys see that video that I sent? It's fucking horrendous. But it's probably one to play on the podcast because no one seems to give a fuck that these people are murdering Christians in Syria now. But I haven't seen any videos of anything like that come out. It's off buildings, cutting their throats in the street, and just shooting families dead and filming it. Like, it's happening right now. No one cares. No one cares, but they all care about Palestine. It's like, why are you not on your high horse about that, trying to stop that genocide,
But like right now, there's probably 5 other ones like that. You could find an African country where it's happening. You could find
I was going to say Mali or Haiti or something is probably getting the same treatment.
Yeah, it's happening in West Papua. It's happening by the Indonesian special forces. They're killing people. They've killed over 100,000 people.
It seems to always be happening in Burma all the time. So there's so many places and no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. But the TV tells you to care about Israel-Palestine, so therefore people care about Israel-Palestine.
And guess why? Because it's part of their agenda to get you all riled up. It's like, not that you shouldn't care about it. You should care about every atrocity and try and stop it. But, and everyone knows Israel's the problem. But Israel admitted to creating Hamas. Israel created Hamas to keep the one-party state. So, it's a manufactured war.
During the last week, I spoke to someone who works at a tertiary education institute, let's say, and told me that they were handing out fucking Palestinian flags and stickers freely to students and stuff.
It's a full. Who's funding that? Probably George Soros, as always. It's just another paid, planned operation. And when they're telling you to be outraged about something, you should probably look at what the opposite.
Exactly. Like what balls does it take? Like how much? Do you have to get a Palestine flag and go to Palestine? It doesn't take any effort. It doesn't take any balls. It's mainstream. It's safe. But how much balls does it take to go to an immigration protest where they're going to call you racist as soon as you get there? And it's just on another level. It's like with the COVID.
Also, I found out something interesting this week that I don't know if you guys knew. I didn't. But every sector of local government, at the request of any person who lives in that area, they can request to be issued an Australian flag for no charge.
Oh, really?
And it is up to I don't know whether it was council or that particular local government, but it's up to them to provide one if you request it.
Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Because a lot of people were saying, I mean, maybe due to the protest, but a lot of people were saying it's hard to find an Australian flag. We've got one actually still. I got one back at home, one of the fucking big ones, but I had to order that. I didn't look in the store. But when you can find a Palestine flag easier than you can find an Australian one, you know something's wrong.
Yeah, they probably sell them at the fucking reject shop.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I particularly like the Australian flag that much, but it's not about whether I like it or not. It's just the whole idea of that's your sort of national emblem. We could change it. I don't really give a fuck as long as we have one.
Well, that's the thing, right? A lot of people will say, like, yeah, oh no, well that flag in particular represents like the fraudulent corporation of Australia and yada yada, and probably the truth. But like, yeah, it's something to be like, I don't like what all this bullshit's about, but this shows that this is my country and I love it.
Exactly, yeah.
Plain and simple.
So, I don't really mind the fact that they said for those protests, don't bring other flags, just the Australian flag, like not even Aboriginal ones. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's like, yeah, it makes sense. You're protesting for the same cause under Australia, so that makes perfect sense to me. Like at the Palestine protest, you saw nothing but fucking Palestine flags or Hamas ones. That was the only other one you saw. So
yeah, that's fucking hectic, man. Like that's beyond MK Ultra fucking lunatic lefties. That's genuine terrorist.
The funniest part about that is like you realise if you went there, they would rape you. It's like you would get, if you're a woman, a Western woman, you would get raped and fucking shot in like 5 minutes.
Dude, they put some journalist on like a fucking not Iron Maiden. What's the one where they stretch you out? Like they did it to some fucking some English or Canadian journalist or something years ago. Yeah, just through the main street, just on the back of a fucking Hilux, just torturing him.
Yeah, they did that with some of those Israeli people from. Oh shit! What happened? They've all gone. It's just me. You have to put up with my ugly head. Oh, hold on a sec. What's going on? No, Josh. They're shutting us down. No idea what happened. All right. Oh, here we go. Right. 1 second. Oh, we got a Josh back. Might be me because I'm overseas.
No, I got a phone call.
Oh, okay. Because Cookie's gone. I don't know what happened to him. Oh. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Just pretty bad connection. Could be my connection. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
That's better. Oh, kind of. It might be me, man. I don't know. It's a bit hit and miss over here for.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's still pretty bad connection right now anyway. I think if you like sit still, it works better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Back on. Yeah.
Where did we get to?
Fuck, before you left,
It would have been good
what
to
were we
get a
talking
live
about?
stream.
I know. I'd like to see how many people went. A lot of people I know support it, but I don't know if they'll go. But, like they support it in private, but I don't think they have the balls to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but they will eventually. It's the same, like what's saying with.
It's a shame too, because this whole thing that organised by neo-Nazis, and that's a psyop, put out by the state to try and stop people from standing up. And they probably did. Some bad people maybe did organise it, but that's beside the point.
No.
I think a good thing is to just go down and be like, screw it. Screw you in your narrative. Our narrative is that I don't want to get ass fucked anymore by the government.
Yeah, there wasn't any though. Like from what I know of the organisers, not one of them were like Nazi people. All these so-called Nazi ones, they're claiming that they are part of it and they helped, but they didn't. They're just claiming it. So,
dude, they're feds, guaranteed, they're citizens or both. That's what they do. When they stick out like a sore thumb and it looks like an orchestrated movement, it's always controlled opposition.
Yeah, and also like wearing masks and like marching and like it's so gay. Like, just fucking have some balls. If you're gonna fucking do that shit, don't wear a mask. Stand there and say you're racist if you're racist, whatever. Like, own it. Don't be such a fucking pussy. But
whatever. It's quite old now. It's just pathetic, isn't it?
It's beyond old, though. It's just like no one cares. Like you can keep saying it every day, but you've said it that much, it means nothing. So what's going on here? My phone overheated. Oh shit.
Yeah, I've got fuck all battery left. I wonder if we could try and maybe chime back in later on or something.
Yeah, I don't mind. All I'm doing, I'm just gonna fucking go to the gym and that's it for me. So, this dude in the gym, man. The one thing I've missed about being over here is the fucking weirdos in the gym. There's weirdos in the gym in Australia, but they're not as bad as the weirdos here. This cunt was using the fucking hamstring machine, like the lying leg curl, and he had his head under the bar, and he was doing this. I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck, cunt? Like, it's kind of cool in a way if you're a boxer or something, but there's definitely better ways to do it. And like, everyone's looking at him like, this dude, there's something wrong with this guy. I think.
Man, I joined a new gym actually. It was good. It's hell chill.
Where's that?
Number dickhead.
I can't hear you cooking. Number dickhead. Is that in your area?
Number dickhead? Yeah.
Well, we got number dickhead, but we got no audio.
Got no audio from number dickhead. Number dickhead?
Mine still says Trump 2024. I guess it's still relevant.
I'm going to chime out because my phone's almost dead, but maybe we'll see if we can jump back on later. We'll see if we can find some streams and that to have a look at.
Yes. Might give Kate a buzz as well. What's the time delay from here to US?
16 hours or 17 or something behind.
What the fuck? Behind. So it'll be like a fuck time. It won't be.
Yeah, it's either morning or evening.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll message her anyway. We can get her on.
Yeah, message her and we'll tee it up, and then she can sort of give the true story. Man, one thing I'll say before I go, this country increasingly feels like the longer you stay, a higher chance that you're going to get arrested for saying something. Free speech, That's the way it's actually gone. Like that piece of filth, Roger Cook, passed that bill that you can get arrested and jailed for 12 months for sharing on commenting on Facebook. One of the things was glorifying, or any post that glorifies reckless driving, 12 months jail.
I saw that.
It's just a full Trojan horse bill. So next time they do anything, have some kind of COVID scam, they'll just jail everyone who speaks out. That's what they're doing. So it's definitely Time to leave. Time to leave.
It is, man. Like I remember saying years ago, it's like I want to stay and like fight it, but at some point you got to be like, most people not only are not helping us fight it, they're actively trying to stop us from fighting it.
And
at that point, it's just gone.
Number
dickhead.
Well, if there was a chance that it was going to get, to win, you would. But there is no chance because there's no one that gives a shit. Most people actually like tyranny here. They actually like being a slave. So it's not really the place for freedom, libertarian-minded people that, that want to be left alone.
Yep. The only bad thing is, like, if we do move to the US, get a place and like have firearms, we'll have nothing to complain about.
I know, it'll be right.
Oh, what a massive shame.
I went snowboarding today and I was buried in waist deep powder and then got home and shot my AR-15 in the backyard at some
and then bought a $10 cigar and enjoyed it on the porch.
Yeah. I know. But that doesn't make good podcast material.
Happy boys land. Fulfilled content boys land.
Yeah, we're just sitting on the porch with a cigar and a beer, just like, life's great.
Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us. Eat, pray, love. Namaste.
Well, I'll be doing that.
Yeah, we get hell gay and start being hell happy and shit.
I'll be doing that on the 23rd. The day I land, smoking a fat stogie in Bozeman, Montana.
Yeah, well, look, I want to join you, but I don't want to fucking have to take a fucking loan out for a mortgage to be able to afford to stay at this goddamn accommodation. So I'll try and find something to do to get there.
Yeah, it's a feasting, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, it looks pretty. It looks pretty awesome.
I mean, you can probably just sleep in the like carpet or something, standing up.
Yeah. All right. I'll try and just like pick up a fucking
sleep in the chair.
Pick up some American bird and just stay at her place on a couch. That'll work.
Yeah. I mean, you can probably just crash on the floor.
Just fucking dirty John your way around accommodation.
Well, that's what fucking women do.
Yeah.
Whenever you see like a woman and it said traveled to 33 countries, you're like, oh, so you've been slammed in 33 countries. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah. The Come Tiki tour.
Come Tiki. That's fucking good. I like that. I was going to say that next time. Next time I meet one of them. Yeah. All right, yeah, well, I mean, I can do something later if you want, or we'll just set a day and try and get Kate involved.
Yeah, see what the goes tonight. I got to cook dinner and then I'm pretty good.
Probably get a few more people because people are probably out enjoying the nice day.
Free for an hour or something tonight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
by the way, if anyone's listening or anyone does eventually listen, if you're on the Patreon, I don't know, there's still some people because they're still paying. And like we haven't done a Patreon for fucking, I don't know, 6 months, maybe more. And
I think people were just trying to get us to do the pod again.
Maybe
it's a pretty good way of doing it. Yeah,
it is helping because I can use the money to pay for the podcast episode to be able to put it on fucking up everywhere because it costs money and Restream costs money. But they're not paying for any Patreon things. So if you want to cancel it, do that. Because we're not going to be doing Patreon, or we might eventually.
I think, if we get to do a big mega one with Kate or anyone else, that'd make it worthwhile.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I'll just set it all to free. But some people are still paying, so maybe they just want to pay us. I don't know.
We could even just try and do.
Yeah, it's easy. I don't care if it's just phone. Fucking who gives a shit.
It actually started out really good, and now there's a massive delay.
Oh, I mean, I'm hosting it, and I'm in another country, so that might be why. So
yeah, All right, well, I'm going to jump out, boys, but we'll catch up later.
Too easy. Yep. No worries. Talk to you later on.
Au revoir.